set for tonight's football game. It's the Citizens Bank and Trust Honey Bowl as the Breathitt County Bobcats hosting the Lions of Lewis County. Breathitt County coming in 0-2, losses to Belfry and on the road at Perry Central. Lewis County 1-1. They have a win against Magoffin County last Friday and fell in their first game to Nicholas County, so 1-1 their record at the moment. So Breathitt County looking for their first win of the night, or first win of the season. Sorry, everybody's first win of the night, right? They're looking for their first win of the season, and they're hoping to get it tonight against Lewis County. Of course, Breathitt County, even talking to Coach Moore, felt like they really had some improvements from first game to second game. So from that standpoint, they're looking to build on those improvements, improve a little bit more. The goal is win every game, not win necessarily win it, but you want to win every game, but you want to get better every game from week to week and be playing your best football at year end. And so far, Breathitt County, goal number one, getting better week to week. That part, I believe they are getting there. And the rest of it we'll see as the season progresses.
The Lewis County Lions, coached by Gene Peterson, him and Coach Mike Holcomb came together to Breathitt County in 1981. They're a Class 3A school, District 6. They're about a half hour above Moorhead up in northeast Kentucky. Lewis County has not been on the Bobcat schedule in quite some time, and the Bobcats will be going up there next season on a return matchup. And we're just about ready for kickoff here at the Mike Holcomb Athletic Complex. Happy birthday to Hubert Hurdle.
Braxton Terry has it teed up, kicks it off, and it'll be returned from about the 7-yard line. Lewis County up the gut. That was was that 23? 23, Braden McGlone.
Braden is a junior, 5'8" junior.
He'll get it up to the 40-yard line.
A good return.
Yeah, 33-yard return on the kick for Lewis County. And they'll have it 1st and 10, ball on the right hash.
We're also streaming this evening. Go to YouTube, type in WJSN 97.3. It should pull it right up.
And Lewis County pass on the far sideline complete. That was to number 21, Julian Puente. And they're going to get it up to the 47-yard line.
And Puente, he is a sophomore. 11:28 clock ticking in the first.
And the handoff goes left side. Going to be short of the first. Get it up to the 48-yard line. See if we can get the ball carrier on that one. That was number 23, McGlone.
A beautiful Friday evening for the Honey Bowl. 45th annual Honey Bowl. 11 minutes to go in the first. We want to thank you for tuning in to WJSN 97.3.
So 3rd and short. Lewis County looks like they're going to have the first. Get it across midfield down near the 49 of Breathitt County. And I want to say McGlone once again on the carry. It was.
That will stop the clock at 10:51. I tell you, Steve, on our stream, the picture is picture perfect.
That's
clarity.
That's what you hope for.
That's what we got.
And they're going to mark it at the Breathitt County 48-yard line. 1st and 10, ball in the center of the field for Lewis County. In plus territory now, as I do believe that is Cooper, Aiden Cooper, the quarterback for Lewis County. With the snap, rolls right. Going to stop and throw. Intended for Drew Noble. And, yeah, let's check the flag here.
Clock stopped at 10:21. We're scoreless, 0-0.
Got a hold against Lewis County. Is Breathitt County going to take it or are they going to decline it? They'll take it. This should take it back to the 42 of Lewis County. And used to, that was a spot foul, and I'm seeing if they set it down yet. There used to be a spot foul wherever the hold occurred behind the line of scrimmage. They marked it off from there. and they changed that rule this year to mark it off from the previous spot. So 1st and 20 for Lewis County. Ball near the right hash. Breathitt County shows pressure. They back off of it. Cooper with the snap. Angles right side. Got it complete over there to number 12, Cottingham. I think it's 12. Is that right? Yep, 12.
And we got Cousins watching from Wooster, Ohio, next to Cleveland. Ricky Smith and Logan Turner watching on the WJSN streaming page.
We appreciate everybody tuning in. First quarter. Scoreless at the moment, 10-14. The clock is stopped as Lewis County has 2nd and 13 at their own 49-yard line. They were able to pick up a first, and they had a holding penalty on first down when they had it 1st and 10 at the Breathitt County 48. Now 2nd and 13 at the Lewis County 49. Cooper with the snap, looking to throw, looking for the deep middle of the field. That ball is tipped, and had it not been tipped by the intended wide receiver, it was intended for Puente. Had it not been tipped by him, then it probably would have been an interception the other way for the Bobcats. So 3rd and 13 coming up for the Lions from Lewis County.
Hey, Steve, on the offensive end, if Austin Spurry gets 56 receiving yards tonight, he will break Timmy Barnett's record for Breathitt County receivers of 2,276 yards, setting 97. Austin 56 yards away on the offensive end once the Bobcats get the ball.
That's awesome. Here you go. Cooper looking to pass. Drop straight back, getting flushed out left side. He's going to tuck and run and get into Breathitt County territory, but be slung out of bounds near the 49. Ball did come out, but after play was over. And they're going to mark it, actually, I think, back at the original line of scrimmage at the 48 of Breathitt County.
Clock stopped at 9:56. No score here in the 45th annual Honey Bowl. Breathitt County wearing their home blue. Lewis County wearing their white tops, red pants, blue helmets. Bobcats wearing their white helmets, 0-0 here.
Punt formation for the Lions. That was the quarterback, Cooper. Punts it away, fielded at the 20 by Holland of Breathitt County. Still on his feet, breaking tackles, gets it up to the 35 before going down. So Breathitt County with good field position here to start this drive.
Good job by number 4, Carter Holland, a sophomore. Man, he's got a bright future. Bobcats get the ball here, trying to generate some offense, get on the scoreboard first.
9:43 to play, quarter number 1. Breathitt County, Lewis County scoreless at the moment. Bobcats out of the gun. They give it to Gibson coming near side. He'll cross the 35, get up to the 37 before going down. 2nd 8 coming up for Breathitt County after a gain of 2.
Clock ticking here. 9:20. The officials for tonight's game, Brian Napier. After this, I'll tell you.
Here's a handoff to Isaac Wills Turner going to the far side. He'll get it across midfield and down right around the 41 of Lewis County before being brought down.
Good big run by Wills Turner.
It's a gain of 22 for the Bobcats.
Officials for tonight's game, referee Brian Napier, umpire Dirk Wright, linesman Will Fugate, line judge James Adams, back judge Travis Perry, side judge Christy Combs, field judge Blake Mason. That's our officials for the Honey Bowl this evening on September 1st from the Mountain Football Officials Association.
So Breathitt County, 1st and 10 at the Lewis County 41. The flag was a sideline warning against the Lions. Here's a pass coming near side. Out of the flat to Isaac Turner. He'll split a couple of defenders. He may go down the near sideline. Touchdown, Breathitt County.
That score comes at the 8:42. Bobcats score first. 6-0. Big time run by Isaac Turner. Bobcats strike first.
6-0 Breathitt County. Extra point up and good. Make it 7-0 Bobcats. We'll take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Seven nothing Breathitt County, 8:42 to play, quarter number 1 as Braxton Terry set to kick it away for Breathitt County. Approaches the tee, puts a toe to it, and flag out. And I want to say it's going to be offsides against the Bobcats. They'll re-kick.
So 8:38 to go in the first. It's 7-0 Bobcats leading.
Back it up to the 35 where Terry will tee it up once again. Breathitt County last week dealing with some starters being out. This week some starters might be back but might not be 100%.
I understand, but at least they're back and hopefully they can stay on the road to recovery.
Terry kicks this one deep. It'll be caught at the 12-yard line by Russell. Alex Russell up the middle of the field. Gets tripped up. Will fall forward to about the 35-yard line. Decent return. Decent field position for Lewis County with 8:28 to play here in the first quarter. Breathitt County leading 7-0. And they are going to mark it at the 35.
I would say probably an hour and 45-minute trip for Lewis County. Roundabout, maybe 2.
I'd say at least. There's a snap out of the gun. Cooper looking to throw, going far side, passes overthrown, goes incomplete, and brings up 2nd and 10 for the Lions. Yeah, and I believe Breathitt County with the return game next year going to Lewis County.
That's correct. First Central, we think, will be in the Honey Bowl next year.
That's what we've been told.
Yeah, we
A
think.
return trip to Belfry next year as well, and then district-wise next year, 2 out of the 3 games will be on the road. Here's a snap. They're going to give it to McGlone going right side. He'll cut back to his left, get it up to the 39, gain of about 4, and brings up 3rd and 6, a little more manageable 6 yards for Lewis County.
Clock at 8 minutes to play in the first.
Breathitt County defense hoping to pitch a shutout tonight as they lead it through the Bobcats. 7-0 at the moment. Ball on the right hash for 3rd and 6 for Lewis County. Cooper with 2 wideouts each way. Looking to pass. Will route out of the backfield. That is caught down the far sideline. And he's going to be tackled, pushed out of bounds around the 15. I believe that was McGlone. It was catching the pass on the wheel route. And Lewis County, a big pitch and catch there. And they're cooking here inside the red zone. They're going to mark it at the 17-yard line of Breathitt County, looks like.
Big time gain.
That covered 44 yards for the Lions. Ball is still be on the right hash.
7:30 to play in the first.
Ball going right side. They're going to get it down to the 15-yard line. They bring up 2nd and 8. There's McGlone again on the carry. We're going to mark it actually at the 14. So that looks like a gain of 3.
Bobcats leading 7-0. Lights are on here at the Mike Holcomb Athletic Complex.
Sun's already down over the hill.
Yeah.
7 minutes to play here in the first. 2 wideouts each way out of the gun. Cooper looking to throw, rolls to his right, has it complete on the far sideline to Puente, down at the 9. And that's going to be just shy of the first. Bring up 3rd and 2 for Lyon County.
Play clock at 22.
Out of the gun. Cooper has McGlone to his right. 2 wideouts each way. Put a man in motion from left to right. That's Cottingham. They give it to McGlone up the middle. He's going to be stopped short. A loss on the play. Take it back to about the 12, looks like. That would be a loss of 3 if it is the 12, and it is the 12-yard line. Loss of 3, and it'll be 4th and 5.
Big stop by that Breathitt County line.
Line of scrimmage at the 12 of Breathitt County. Ball on the right hash. Bobcats lead 7-0, 6:19 and counting here in the first. 4th and 5 coming up for Lewis County. Play clock at 10 as they start to get into formation here. 5, 4, 3, 2. They're going to have to snap it quickly. They get it off just in time. Cooper looking to throw into the end zone. That ball is incomplete. Hand checking each way, and no flag comes out. Breathitt County will take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory at their own 12, but a bend, but don't break philosophy that drive for the Bobcats.
Bobcats defense held.
Clock stopped at 5:55 in the first. Now there's a flag over on the far sideline. Is that a sideline? That's the second sideline warning against Lewis County. Let's see if it's 1st and 10 or 1st and 5. They're going to set the ball at the 17-yard line. Chain gang never did move the chains on the far sideline. It should be 1st and 5 if I understand that right, but they're going to make it 1st and 10 because they're going to say the penalty was at the end of the last play.
Clock stopped at 5:55. Bobcats leading 7-0.
1st and 10 for the Bobcats. They got it complete on the wide receiver screen far side to Sperry, but this may be a hold against the Bobcats as the flag came down. And I think it is a hold against Breathitt County, but we'll get the official call. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Official on the far side giving the holding call against Breathitt County.
Spur needs those 56 yards to become the all-time, to break Timmy Barnett's all-time receiving record, 2,276 yards in 1997. Timmy was quite the ball player, quite the athlete for Breathitt County.
So they had it at the 17 to start the drive, and I think they're going to set it back at the 6. Let's see.
Big
and for Gibson up the middle, and he's running over tacklers and going to get it all the way up to the 30-yard line. And Breathitt County 1st and 10.
Big run by Gibson. Nice holds by the offensive line. Gained plenty of space.
And do we have a timeout? We got a timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. Timeout, Lewis County. We will be back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
As we come back to the Mike Holcomb Athletic Complex, we got 5:20 to play in quarter number 1. Breathitt County leading Lewis County 7-0. Bobcats have it 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. Ball approaching that right hash, but still a little bit more towards the middle of the field. Power set to the right side of Stacy out of the gun. Here's a snap. He's looking deep down the near side. Actually, it was a little bit of a post pattern there by Sperry. Sperry got bumped downfield, threw the timing off just a little bit, and it goes incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Lewis County good defense.
You know, they let some hand checking go without a call down here on the other end when Lewis County had the football. And that time they let it go on this side when Breathitt County has the football. So they're even, right?
You're going to let them play, I guess, right?
There you go. If you're defensive back, keep that in the back of your mind. Here's a power set to the right once again of Stacy out of the gun. They're going to hand it off to Gibson. Gibson up the middle, angles left as he crosses the line of scrimmage. Going to get it up to the 34-yard line before being brought down. And that will bring up 3rd and about 5 for Breathitt County.
Clock now under 5 minutes.
It's a short 5. Ball just shy of the 35 and got to get to the 39 for the first. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. There's a hard snap count, but I believe this might go against the Bobcats, and it does. Back them up 5 yards. If it could have just held still just a little bit longer, Lewis County was jumping.
Yes, they were.
That'll take it back to right at the original line of scrimmage, back to the 29-yard line. 3rd and 10 now for Breathitt County. 2 wideouts each way. Gibson right side of Stacy. Stacy with the snap, dropping straight back, looking, plenty of time here. Trying to come near sideline to Turner, and it's just out of his fingertips and incomplete. Turner making a diving attempt, but unable to come up with the pass. It's incomplete. Breathitt County will be forced to punt it away with 4th and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Clock stopped at 4:20 in the first.
Promising drive after the run by Gibson, but Breathitt County unable to keep it going. Then the penalty backed them up to 3rd and long, and now they're going to have to punt it away as Terry back in punt formation for Breathitt County. Lewis County, I want to say that's Russell back deep to receive, and it's going to be returnable. Russell, fair catch, as I say, returnable. Good high punt, and he'll fair catch it at the Lewis County 31. So with 4:11 to play here in the first quarter, Lewis County will take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. As that punt covered 40 yards off the foot of Braxton Terry. Again, 7-0, Breathitt County, 4:11 to play, quarter number 1. Lewis County now with the football, 1st and 10. They got it all the way down inside the red zone in their last drive before the Breathitt County defense came away with the stop. Bobcats show pressure. They bring it. And Cooper going to keep it, but he's going to be dropped for a loss back at the 29-yard line, maybe the 28. See where they set it down.
Big James Oglin's on that tackle, number 79.
2nd and 12 coming up for Lewis County after a loss of 2.
James is a senior for the Bobcats. Ethan Boland, number 53. Ethan Boland, he is a sophomore.
Here's Cooper looking to throw out a 2nd and long, and it's incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 12. And that time the receiver looking to run before he actually caught the football.
Number 72, Gabe Fugit checks into the game for Breathitt County. 7-0, Bobcats leading Lewis County in the 45th annual Honey Bowl in Jackson, Kentucky.
3rd and 12 coming up for Lewis County.
Clock at 3:31, play clock at 10.
Cooper looking to throw, set up deep, and pass is short. I don't know if they got tipped at the line or not, but clock stopped at 3:27. They go incomplete. And Lewis County be forced to punt once again.
That was good pressure by number 20, Braden Barnett. Braden is a sophomore. Nephew of Timmy Barnett, of course, his dad, Josh Barnett, one of the assistant coaches here on the Bobcat football staff.
It's a good lineage throughout Breathitt County history of the Barnetts. As punt, Breathitt County got pressure, but Cooper able to get it away, and it's going to be down at the 34-35 yard line where Breathitt County will take over 1st and 10. They say 35. So good field position for the Bobcats to start this drive. See if they can get something going. They scored on their first drive. They lead at 7-0. Had to punt last time they touched the football. Breathitt County looking for a better outcome off this possession.
.320 to play in the first.
There's Stacy looking to throw on 1st down. Has it complete to Sperry near sideline, trying to make a man miss. Gets it up near 1st down yardage. It is going to be 1st down yardage at the 45. Breathitt County will have it 1st and 10.
Good catch by Sperry. Good pass by Stacy. First down for the Breathitt County Bobcats. Chris Neese, number 74, did a great job on that offensive line for Breathitt County. Chris is a sophomore.
Here's Gibson out of the gun, going to cross the 45, still on his feet. Fight for yardage, get it up around the 49-yard line, gain of about 4 for Breathitt County.
Gibson getting those hard yards. We'll give a shout out to Timmy Hurl, Sam Noble. Listen to us, Alan Shaw. Tuning us in, Bessie Bush. Tuning us in, 97.3. Thank you all for tuning us in.
As handoff again to Gibson. He's going right side into Lewis County territory. Has the first down around the 43 of Lewis County. There's a gain of about 8 on what was 2nd and 6.
Another big run by Gibson. .145 to play in the first. Offsides here on Lewis, I think.
Did I see a false start against the Bobcats? Yes, it is.
Guess that's why they jump. They brought the jump first.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Back it up to the 48. 1st and 15 now for Breathitt County.
What a big difference a week makes. Last week at Prairie Central, hard rain and lightning. Game started around 9:20. And tonight, just picture perfect.
Here's John Carter Holland inside the 45, down around the 42, 43-yard line. Back to the original line of scrimmage. And it'll be 2nd and 10 for Breathitt County.
Number 4, Carter Holland. He is a sophomore, 5'10", 160. His dad his Seth and Chris, good bloodline, and that young man. Clock ticking at 50 seconds. Play clock at 10 seconds.
Here's Stacy looking to throw, intended for Sperry. Nice catch.
And caught it, yes.
Bobbled out of his hands. He reached behind him as he got hit. Makes the catch. And it's enough for a first down for Breathitt County once again.
Sperry skied to get that pass.
As they mark it down at the Lewis County 32. It was a gain of 9.
Waylon Abner, 6'8", 6'1", sophomore. Where's number 68?
Here's a snap out of the gun to Stacy. Hands it off to Gibson. Big hole up the middle. Inside the 20, down near the 18-yard line, looks like. They're going to mark it down. As Breathitt County driving once again, trying to add to a 7-0 lead as we get to the closing moments of quarter number 1. Clock ticking down to 13 seconds. 12, 11, 10. Power set, left side of Stacy out of the backfield, out of the gun here. Giving it to Combs. Corey Combs up the middle, running through tacklers and into the end zone. Touchdown, Breathitt County. And that comes at the end of quarter number 1. Breathitt County will be allowed to attempt the extra point.
Makes the score 13-0 here. Stacy the holder.
Kick up and good. And with that, Breathitt County leads 14-0 after 1. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Breathitt County with a 14-0 lead over Lewis County as we get ready to start quarter number 2. Braxton Terry will set it up on the tee for Breathitt County.
Bobcats up 14-0 over Lewis County, Class 3A, District 6. Coached by Gene Peterson. Of course, the Bobcats coached by Kyle Moore.
As we get ready to start quarter number 2. Breathitt County scored right at the end of the first quarter, giving them their 14. And so 14 in the first. We're hoping to add more, but they got to play some defense first. Terry approaches the football, kicks it deep. Going to be fielded at the 9 by Russell, and he's going to go down to pick it up and have his knee on the ground when he does. And it's not good field position for Lewis County to start this drive inside their own 10.
Lewis County has a long way to go. This Bobcat defense has been stingy in the first quarter.
Mark it down at the 9, looks like. So again, not good field position here for Lewis County. There's a snap. Going to hand it off out of I formation. Trying to see who that was. That was McGlone on the carry. And mark it down at the 10. Good defense by the Bobcats.
Clock 11 and a half to play in the first half here in the Mike Holcomb Athletic Complex.
Out of the gun this time for Lewis County. That's Cooper with the snap. Looking to throw. Pump fakes, goes other side, and good defense by the Bobcats. Tincher lays the hit just as the ball gets there, and it will go incomplete. And brings up third down.
33, Brady Tincher, 6'3" sophomore. Also plays baseball for the defending 14th region Breathitt County baseball team, 14th region champs. And that baseball team should be preseason number 1 next spring for Breathitt County.
If they're not, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
As Lewis County got a 3rd and long here. Going to keep it as Cooper coming near side. Going to be pushed down as he gets to the 5. It's going to be 15. Gain of 5. And it'll be 4th and 5. Deep in their own territory, and Lewis County be forced to punt.
Good Bobcat defense.
As Cooper in punt formation for Lewis County. Puts a toe to it, shanked it, and punt coming near side. He'll drop, bounce at the 30 and be touched at the 32. Not a lot on that one, as that looked like it came off the side of his foot.
Yeah, that's what it appeared to be, the way he kicked it out the side.
So Breathitt County, excellent field position here to start this drive. 1st and 10 at the Lewis County 32-yard line. 10:24 to play. Quarter number 2, it is 14-0 in favor of Breathitt County. Bobcats going to be in the gun, ball on the left hash. Stacy has Gibson to his right. As I say that, he moves to Stacy's left. There's a snap. Stacy dropping back, looking to throw, wanting to throw on the near side. They're going to tuck and run. And going to go out of bounds. Going to be dropped, I believe, for a loss, maybe the 34 before going out of bounds, or as he goes out of bounds, maybe 33. So loss of 1. So 2nd and 11 coming up for Lewis County, or for Breathitt County, excuse me, on the Lewis County 33. Clock stopped at 10:14 to play here in the first half. Stacy will have a power set to his left as Gibson will dot that I. Tincher in that fullback slot. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 left side. Stacy with the snap, hands to Gibson. Gibson up the middle, and he's going to keep turning those feet, get it down inside the 25-yard line, maybe to the 24, looks like. Bring up 3rd and short for the Bobcats, as it should be about 3rd and 2 for Breathitt County.
Clock under 10 now. That's game clock. Play clock at 25. 14-0, Breathitt County leading.
Stacy trying to throw on the far side. Ball was overthrown. The hit was a little early, but they're going to say uncatchable or whatever. The hit didn't affect the ability to catch that football, and I would agree with that.
Bobcats, you're trying to get your first win of the season.
4th and about 2 for the Bobcats. They're going to get it right at the 22-yard line. Actually, just shy of the 22. The ball's sitting at the 24 as Stacy going to hand it off. Coming near side is Combs. Combs going to have a clear path into the end zone. Touchdown, Breathitt County.
That score comes at the 9:29 mark here in the second quarter. 20-0, Breathitt County leading. As
that is the second touchdown of the night for Corey Combs. Breathitt County trying to make it a 21-0 lead with 9:29 to play in the first half. As Braxton Terry comes on to attempt the extra point. Hold down, kick up, looks good from here. It is good. Breathitt County leads it 21-0 in the second. We're going to take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the Mike Holcomb Athletic Complex as Breathitt County kicks it away. Terry kicks it deep once again, fielded at the 5, and I believe that's Russell again fielding it for Lewis County, and he's going to get it not quite to the 20, but right around the 18-19 yard line. Lewis County 1st and 10 there. Not great field position. Mark it at the 19. 1st and 10 for the Lions.
Big crowd here at the Mike Holcomb Athletic Complex for the 45th annual Honey Bowl.
Thought I heard a siren there for a second.
I did hear one too. Sun going down here over the hills.
There is a siren going on. As Cooper out of the gun, going to give it to McGlone, and he's going to get basically back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Lions.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 9 for the Lions.
Closing in on 9 minutes to play here in the first half. Bobcats leading 21-0 over Lewis County from the 16th region in basketball.
Out of the gun, Cooper looking to throw. Has it. It got tipped at the line of scrimmage. And it'll be complete, though, up to the 27-yard line, looks like they say. Who caught that, James? Did you catch the number?
I did not.
It'll be 3rd and short for the Lions. Ball sitting at the 28 after a gain of 9. And up the middle on the run. And Breathitt County's defense right there for a no gain on the play.
Good job by the Bobcat defense.
So I've got that about 4th and 1. As we approach 8 to play here in the first half. We got another timeout. Timeout's taken by the Lewis County Lions. Let's take a timeout with them. Back in 1 minute. Breathitt County leads 21-0. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
7:59 to play here, quarter number 2. The Bobcats of Breathitt County lead Lewis County Lions 21-0 as we get ready for 4th and short. Lewis County coming out like they're going to go for it here. Going to be in the gun. Cooper has McGlone to his left. There's a snap. Breathitt County full-on all-out rush. Pass was dropped by Puente. Looked like he had it in his hands. And with 7:54 to play here in quarter number 2, Breathitt County will take over 1st and 10 in plus territory at the Lewis County 28.
That was good defense by number 21, Alex Strong, for the Bobcats.
iPad's crashed, or the laptop's crashed.
7:54 to play here in the first half. Stacy out of the gun, power set to his right, 2 wideouts that way as well. Sperry was to his left, high snap, and Stacy going to have to fall back on it back at the 38-yard line.
Bobcats leading 21-0.
2nd and 20 for Breathitt County.
7:35 to play in the first half.
Going to have 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Power set's going to be to the left side of Stacy. Tencher, the fullback. Dotting that I will be Gibson. Ball in the middle of the field now. There's the snap. They're going to give it to Gibson. Up the middle, runs over the first man to him. Gets it inside the 35, down to the 33. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and about 15 for Breathitt County.
Under 7 minutes to play in the first half.
Four down territory for Breathitt County, I would imagine, being this far in plus territory. And really, on this play, yeah, they're going to try to get the first. They're going to try to score, but at the very least, try to get enough of the yardage here as they fake end around. And Stacy looking down the middle of the field for Sperry. That ball is caught at the 1.
What a
going to mark him shy of the end zone. Wow.
Good pass by Stacy. You can see Stacy's confidence growing every game.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about as the game got started. You know, you want to improve from week to week and be playing your best ball at the end of the year, showing the improvements week to week.
But what a catch by Spurs.
Absolutely. Defender
My
actually
goodness.
right there, right in his way. Still made the catch. Breathitt County going to go out of the wishbone formation here on 1st and goal from the 1. Stacy turns, gives to Gibson. He will walk it into the end zone behind the block of Tolson. Touchdown, Breathitt County. And with 6:12 to play in the first half, Bobcats lead it 27-0.
Bobcats rolling here on the 45th annual Honey Bowl on the riverbank here at the Mike Holcomb Athletic Complex.
There's a snap, hold down, kick up, looks good, is good. 28-0 Breathitt County. 6:12 to play in the first half. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Braxton Terry set to kick this away for Breathitt County. Puts a toe to it. This ball going to be a little short fielded at the 20-yard line and met at the 28. That was number 13, Connor Plank. He took a hard hit by a couple of Bobcat defenders there.
Number 6, Corey Watkins on that play. Man, what a lick.
They covered their lanes very well that time, did the Bobcats. But better field position this time for Lewis County than they've been having, as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
That stops the clock at 6:04.
As Cooper comes out in the gun, ball will be on his right hash. McGlone to his left, 2 wideouts left side, 1 to the right. Cooper with the snap, looking to throw, trying to set up something just across the middle of the field, has it complete, and that was Puente. And minimal gain, give him a 3-yard gain. The original line of scrimmage was 27. They're marking him down at the 30.
Tackle by number 2, Jason Tolston, a 5'10" junior for the Bobcats.
So 2nd and 7 for the Lions from Lewis County as they try to get everything set. Play clock at 20. Just under 5.5 to play here in quarter number 2. Out of the gun, trips to the left, wide receiver to the right. McGlone left side of Cooper. Cooper looking to throw. Goes far side, and that pass is too high and goes incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7 for Lewis County.
Stingy Bobcat defense. .516. Beautiful skies here on the riverbank. Bobcats look great here, improving every game. Play clock at 15.
Ball in the middle of the field for 3rd and 7 for Lewis County. You're going to have 2 wideouts each way. McGlone right side of Cooper. Breathitt County shows a little bit of pressure on the far side. They back out of it. Play clock at 3. 2, they're going to call a timeout. They're going to take the penalty. Penalty. Or did they get the timeout? I think they got the timeout. We'll take the timeout with them. And it's a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute. Breathitt County leads 28-0. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
As we got a snap there, and Lewis County's Cooper throws a little high to the intended receiver. It was intended for Cottingham. And on 3rd and 7, the Lions unable to convert.
Good defense by number 25, Colin Combs.
The freshman from Breathitt County.
5'11" and 160-pound freshman.
5:10 on the clock here in quarter number 2.
Play clock at 14.
There's a snap punt. That's almost blocked by Breathitt County. It'll fall at the midfield. Looked like it got hit, and that's where it'll go down. Breathitt County takes over 1st and 10 at midfield.
With 5:04, Bobcats take over. We do want to thank everybody for tuning in to WJSN 97.3 and also on YouTube, our streaming channel.
They're going to mark it at the Breathitt County 49 where the Bobcats take over 1st and 10. 5:04 to play in the first half. Power set left side of Stacy. A little confusion there. I think he wanted to hand it off to Gibson. Gibson thought Stacy was keeping it. Stacy does and pushes across the midfield stripe down to the 45 of Lewis County. So for what could have been, what I thought looked like anyway, a little bit of a busted play, Breathitt County picks up 6 yards.
Makes it positive.
Absolutely brings up 2nd and 4. Ball sitting at the 45 of Lewis County. There's a snap. They're going to give it to Gibson. Gibson up the middle. Has the first inside the 35, down near the 33 of Lewis County. Gain of about 12. Gibson racking up yardage here.
Played a great first half. And those holes by that Bobcat offensive line.
He's got 81 yards so far on 10 carries, 1 touchdown. Corey Combs, 2 carries, 42 yards, 2 scores. Here's a snap. Breathitt County looking to throw. Stacy trying to hit Sperry, and there's a pass interference, but Sperry catches it anyway for the touchdown, Breathitt County.
What a catch by Sperry. Nice pass by Stacy. 34-0 now, Bobcats up.
It may go for 2 here, try to get the running clock.
Yes.
Makes it 34, like James said. Actually, it looks like they've got the extra point team on the field. That's Braxton Terry out to attempt the extra point. Thought they might go for 2 to get it to 36, but they're just going to go for the 1. There's a snap, hold down, kick up, right through the middle, looks like from here. It is good. And with that, Breathitt County leads it 35-0. We will take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
$35-0, 4:06 to play in the first half. Terry kicks this one deep. It'll bounce at the 15. And looks like McGlone going to pick that up at about the 12 and get it across the 20. And then gets brought down about the 23-yard line, looks like. Return of 11 yards or so. As Lewis County with not horrible field position here to start this drive. They've come up empty-handed as far as the scoreboard's concerned so far tonight. They did get it inside the red zone once back in the first quarter, and the Breathitt County defense has been lights out since that point. As 1st and 10 coming up for Lewis County from their own 23-yard line. There's a snap. Cooper looking to throw, coming near side, and that ball is caught. Was he inbounds? I believe he was. They're going to call him inbounds. Catch was made by number 21, Puente, for Lewis County. Up near midfield, going to mark him out of bounds at the Lewis County 49. 26-yard pitch and catch for Lewis County.
Gets him out of trouble.
3:51 and counting now. We were on the same wavelength that time, James.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for Lewis County at their own 49-yard line. Breathitt County with a 35-0 lead. There's a snap. Cooper looking to throw. Wanted to hit the running back. Breathitt County covered it. He'll get it across midfield and slide down. And Breathitt County will be called for a personal foul, hitting the quarterback as he was sliding. And nothing as far as, just one of those deals where he's running hard, tried to go after it, and when the quarterback slid, he just
Couldn't get out of the
went
way.
down with him. So
Yeah.
And necessary roughness against the Bobcats. And that'll bring up a first down. Lewis
I'm sure Coach Moore will not say much about that.
So that'll mark it down at the 34 of Breathitt County after they mark the penalty off. 1st and 10 for the Lions. Clock under 3.5 to play here in the first half. 2 wideouts each way for Cooper out of the gun. Ball on the right hash with the snap. Cooper dropping back to throw, trying to hit the middle of the field. That ball is off the fingertips. Intended receiver Russell. And again, officials letting them hand check tonight. But they're letting it go on both sides, honestly, which is, you're going to call it fair.
And
I think everybody can live with that. They may not always be happy with it, but they can live with it.
Consistent.
2nd and 10 coming up for Lewis County. 3:09 to play here in the first half. Again, Breathitt County leads 35-0. Don't have the ticker on the bottom of the screen tonight. Our helper actually came to the ball game.
well, I can't blame him for that.
He did help grill out a little bit. It's on some tailgating down there. Got some hamburger and a couple of hot dogs. Pretty good. Talking about Brandon Griffith, that is. Trips to the left, out of the gun for Lewis County. Cooper looking to throw again for Puente. That should be pass interference, and it will be called against Breathitt County.
And pass intended for number 21, Puente, is incomplete. Various flags on the play.
And they mark it off. It should take it down to about the 19-yard line or so. It'll be 1st and 10 for Lewis County.
3:05 to play.
They're looking to get on the board just before the half. Looks like they're going to set it down at the 18-yard line.
Braxton Torrey checks into the game for the Bobcats.
Ball is still sitting on the right hash. Lewis County trying to break their goose egg that they have on the scoreboard at the moment. Trying to put some points up. Breathitt County leads it 35-0 at this point. As play call coming in. 25 on the play clock still. It's not moved. I think it's kind of been acting up a little bit this evening. Play clock, that is.
Flashing.
2 wideouts each way for Cooper. He puts a man in motion from left to right. McGlone, left side of Cooper. Cooper pump fakes in the flat, rolls to his left. Got flushed. Breathitt County with pressure. He hits McGlone, but McGlone gets hit hard. And was that Abner?
Wes Abner, number 82.
Breathitt County popping the pads tonight as they get it down to the 14-yard line. I've got that as a gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Nice tackle by Abner, 6'1" senior.
2:32 to play, quarter number 2. 1st and 10. Excuse me, I'm sorry. 2nd and 6 after a completion on 1st and 10 a moment ago for the Lions. Trips to the right, 1 wide receiver to the left. Cooper is that Russell to his right now? I want to say it is. There's a snap. Cooper looking to throw, going for the end zone. And pass interference this time on Abner. Abner, and it is pass interference. I agree.
I think what happens, Steve, when
the ball was off target, and Abner standing there playing defense against the receiver, didn't see the ball. Receiver did, tried to come back. Abner's in the way.
I think one of the officials that you check on all the way down the field in the earlier first quarter and most of the second half here.
Well, hand checks they're letting you away with, but not when you get them with the body.
Want to test, see how far they can push.
Yeah.
They get away with
sometimes.
Sometimes the Bobcats are getting caught here.
That'll be 1st and goal for Lewis County at the Breathitt County 8-yard line. Just under 2 to play here in the second quarter. Breathitt County with a 35-0 lead. Cooper puts a man in motion from left to right with the snap, looking in the end zone, trying to complete it. And it will be caught by Puente for a touchdown. Lewis County with 1:39 on the clock here in quarter number 2.
Makes the score 35-6 now. Bobcats are leading.
And Lewis County looks like Setting up in a different style extra point attempt. Sometimes you'll go for 2 out of this. Sometimes you actually kick it. Looks like Noble set up as the hold man, and he will be the holder. Extra point attempts. Is that number 4, Fields? Kick is up and through. Make it 35-7. It was Russell. 35-7, Breathitt County leads. Let's take a 1-minute break. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
$35-7. Breathitt County leads Lewis County. 1:39 to play in the first half. If I saw that right, was that Ferris, number 53, that teed that up? Is he the one that's going to kick it away for Lewis County?
Looks like that's right.
Lewis County won the toss to start the game. They elected to receive, so Breathitt County have the option to receive the second half kick. And it will be Ferris to kick it away for the Lions. See if Breathitt County runs a little bit of a 2-minute offense here. Well, minute 39. Try to score again before the half. Ball got tipped by the Bobcats, picked up at the 29. That is number 29, Corey Combs. And he has a lot of room to run. He's going to get it across midfield. Flag comes in late as he got it down at the 45 of Lewis County.
Corey Combs, a junior for the Bobcats.
We have an injured player on the field for the Lions.
Check the flag, though. Hopefully, player going to be okay. He's helped up by Bobcat players. So you're going to get a block in the back against Breathitt County. Where would they mark that off from? They're going to mark it at the 47. So that's where the return would officially stop, 47 to Lewis County.
92 seconds to play here in the first half.
And they'll set it down at the 43 of Breathitt County. Bobcats 1st and 10 at their own 43, so still good field position to start this drive. Trips to the left, wide receiver to the right. Gibson left side of Stacy in the backfield. There's a snap. Stacy has it complete to Holland. Holland coming near side, got through the block, gets it inside the 40 of Lewis County. They may mark him at the 40. But good pitch and catch for the Bobcats. Good way to start the drive. And it's going to be 40-yard line of Lewis County. Gain of 17 yards. They'll wind the clock. 1:15 and counting here, quarter number 2. 35-7 Breathitt County. Trips to the right, wide receiver to the left. Stacy looking to throw out of the gun. Set up deep. Now going to take off, come near side, get inside the 40, get a couple of yards before going out of bounds around the 38. That'll stop the clock at 1:02.
62 seconds to play here. 35-7 all Breathitt County.
Second about 8 for the Bobcats. Trips to the right. Here's the snap. Stacy looking to throw. Has it complete to Tencher. Enough for the first. It breaks tackles inside the 20. 10-5. Touchdown Breathitt County.
Tencher with the score. And there's 50 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
And Breathitt County didn't need a lot of time on that one. Took 49 seconds to score after a good return, set up good field position. And they add to their lead.
41-7. And might be going for two, Steve.
Yeah, offense staying on the field here. If they get it.
A running clock trying to.
Halfback on each side of Stacy out of the gun. They're going to give it to Combs coming near side. He'll walk into the end zone untouched. 2-point conversion good, and that'll make it 43-7 in favor of the Bobcats. And let's keep it here. I think they may see if they wind this clock here. Nonetheless, Breathitt County, it's all Bobcats. We talked about Breathitt County wanting to try to continue to improve. Have had things go positive for them tonight. Some things that maybe other games weren't going positive. Of course, Lewis County probably not Belfry or Prairie Central.
Right.
Not to take anything away from Lewis County. Kids are playing very hard. But Breathitt County, this is the kind of thing that a tough schedule will do, that when you're not playing those top caliber teams, that you can have a game like this. And then you can work on some things, correct it, and when you get back to that schedule, which next week to go to Johnson Central, by the way, talking about Breathitt County.
I'll tell you what, Johnson Central ranked from anywhere from 14th to 18th in Kentucky.
Terry kicks it away for Breathitt County, kicks it deep. McGlone touches it at the 12, didn't catch it, and it goes out of bounds.
And Bobcats can also just get some confidence in their ability to play.
Absolutely, yeah, you build confidence.
Tough.
And for Lewis County, a game like this will show, they had two really close games to start the year. They've kind of stepped up maybe a little bit in competition, and kind of shows them maybe what they need to work on moving forward as they everybody works towards district play. And that'll end the first half. Breathitt County leads it 43-7 at the half. Let's take a 1-minute break. We'll come back in 1 minute with some halftime stats. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
As we come back to the Mike Holcomb Athletic Complex, we are at the half where the Breathitt County Bobcats lead the Lewis County Lions 43-7. Going to run down some halftime stats for Breathitt County. 331 total offensive yards, 149 on the ground, 182 through the air, and 16 first downs through the first half for the Bobcats. Lewis County with 131 total offensive yards, 113 through the air, 18 on the ground, and 6 first downs for the Bobcats. Going to go individual stats first for Lewis County. Aiden Cooper, 9 of 19, 113 yards and a touchdown pass. Individual receiving for the Lions. Julian Puente, I've got 6 receptions, 58 yards and a score. Cottingham, Jadis Cottingham, 1 reception, 7 yards. And Braden McGlone, 2 receptions for 48. On the ground, Braden McGlone leading Lewis County with 8 carries for 10 yards. Aiden Cooper, 4 carries for 48. For the Bobcats, Dylan Stacy, 8 of 11 for 182 yards and 3 touchdown passes. Receiving, Austin Sperry, he got his 56 and some, James. 5 receptions, 86 yards, and 1 touchdown catch.
He broke the record.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
Brady Tincher had 1 reception, 38 yards and a score. Isaac Turner, 1 41 yards, and they score. Carter Holland, 1 reception for 17. As they introduce the Honey Queen. And that's Abigail Morse. And accompanied by her father, Brian Morse, a former Bobcat for Breathitt County. Do I see that right? Is that who that is?
Yes. That's,
yeah. Former teammate through the years, baseball and all that good stuff. Brian, an excellent athlete for the Bobcats, played on the 95 and 96 state championship teams, and very proud to walk his daughter out, the 2023 Honey Queen. And we're going to run down some individual stats on the ground for Breathitt County while they continue to go through the honey announcements on the field at halftime. On the ground, Corey Combs, 2 carries, 42 yards, and 2 touchdown carries. Jaden Gibson, 10 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown. Dylan Stacy, 3 for 7, and Carter Holland had 1 for 7. Of course, a bad snap was a team carry for -10. Hit some game stats real quick. So Breathitt County, 29 offensive plays, 331 yards, an average of 11.4. Lewis County, 31 plays for 131 yards, an average of 4.2. Third down conversions, Breathitt County 1 of 3, not having to go through a whole lot of third down tries there, or the Bobcats so far in the first half. Lewis County 2 of 8 on third down conversions. Breathitt County 1 for 1 on fourth down, and Lewis County 0 for 2. Once again, halftime score, Breathitt County leads Lewis County 43-7, and we will take about, let's go with a 8-minute break. No, let's go 7. 7-minute break, Kevin. Back in 7 minutes. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County.
We're back at the half where the Breathitt County Bobcats lead the Lewis County Lions 43-7. And we're going to run down some halftime scores we've got across the area. Clay County leading Williamsburg 22-6 at the half. Lynn Camp over Knott Central at the moment 12-6. Again, all these games are at the half. Whitley County leading Harlan County 28-0. A little bit of a surprise score here for some people. Belfry leading Johnson Central at the half 28-0. Belfry, the team Breathitt County opened with. Johnson Central, the team Breathitt County goes to next week. A couple more games don't have a spot in the game that this game is in, but Corbin leading Lexington Catholic at the moment. Last score I saw, 21-7. And then Bell County leading Letcher Central 38-12. That game at the half.
I saw Boyle County leading Danville 20-0.
And those several teams, either Breathitt's already played them or will play them, because there we talked about Belfry, Johnson Central. You've got Letcher County on there.
Yes, sir.
I mean, so, and then Danville, another team that Breathitt County's going to play. Got to go to Danville this year. That's the longest road trip of the season for the Bobcats this season. Next year, couple of road trips, well, 3 good road trips. We talked about it earlier. You're going to go to Belfry, to Somerset, to Bath County, and then 2 of your 3 district games on the road, because you have to also go to Leslie County next season, as Breathitt County has Leslie at home this year. Once again, halftime score. Breathitt County leads Lewis County 43-7 at the half, and we're going to send it back to the station probably this time. Let's take a 3-minute break. We'll be back in 3 minutes. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
we get ready for the start of quarter number 3, still a little over a minute away from that. Breathitt County leading Lewis County 43-7 as Scott Allen's Breathitt County plays on the loudspeaker here. But Breathitt County has really had kind of everything going their way so far tonight. 331 offensive yards. They've split that almost 50-50. 149 on the ground, 182 through the air, 16 first downs, 43 points. They've had a lot go well for them tonight. Of course, I think when they get to the film room on Monday, I think Coach Moore will have more than enough for the team to go over to say, hey, yeah, we did a lot right, but we did some things we need to work on too. Coaches are always that way, and you got to be that way.
That's how you get better, right?
That's exactly right.
Yeah, Scotty Allen's done a great job here. Very talented.
Again, it is the
recorded version.
Yeah, it is the 2023 Honey Bowl, the Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson Honey Bowl, as Breathitt County Bobcats hosting the Lions from Lewis County. Bobcats looking to be well on their way to pick up win number 1 on this season. Again, they go to Johnson Central next week, and Johnson Central finding themselves on the short end of a 28-0 score over at Belfry.
That's surprising to a lot of folks.
Yep, Belfry, of course, had the big win here against Breathitt County to open the season. Last week against the GRC at home, game was close throughout the first half, and then GRC kind of put some distance between them and Belfry in that second half. GRC went on to win.
43-7, Bobcats, like Steve said, a lot of things has went right for Breathitt County, improving every week. And we do want to thank you for tuning in to WJSN 97.3 and on YouTube on our streaming page, WJSN 97.3.
As Lewis County fakes the onside kick as they break their huddle. And now they set up to kick it away. Of course, that doesn't mean they won't onside kick. It is Ferris with it teed up, approaches the tee, kicks it away. Breathitt County will field it at the 23. Trying to catch the number. That's Holland. Holland with a lot of room. He may score. He's at the 20. 15 going to be drugged down from behind. Hold on to that football, and down at the 5-yard line. And Carter Holland.
What a run.
Picked that up at the Breathitt County 23, I believe, and takes it all the way down to they're going to mark it at the 6 of Lewis County, the sophomore.
What a run.
Showing that speed.
Impressive.
As Breathitt County first and goal at the 6 of Lewis County. It looks like Johnson coming on for the Bobcats. That's Aaron David Johnson, going to be QB for the Bobcats on this series here. Trips to the right, one wide receiver to the left. He's got Braden Barnett sitting left side of him in the backfield. Ball on the left hash. Clock running. Johnson looking to throw, takes a hit and gets it complete for the touchdown to Tincher.
That fast.
And just like that, Breathitt County extends their lead to 49-7.
Johnson off the bench. Coach Couch give me thumbs up on that one. Yeah. Johnson, a sophomore, very impressive. He was impressive at Prairie Central last week.
Terry on to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. 49-7, Breathitt County. Just over 10 and a half to play in the game, third quarter, back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Braxton Terry to kick it away for Breathitt County. He'll kick this deep. Fielded at the 10 by, is that Puente? That is 23 McGlone. I apologize. And get it up across the 30 to about the 32, looks like, before Breathitt County brings him down. So decent field position for Lewis County to start this drive.
Good tackle at 55, Jalen Holland, a 6'2", 215-pound sophomore.
Some of the reserves were coming in there at the end of the first half.
Good.
You see some more of that here to start the third.
Clock ticking now, running clock.
Cooper still in at QB for Lewis County. He's going to have McGlone to his left and 2 wideouts each way. Breathitt County with the big lead at 50-7. There's a snap. Cooper dropping back, looking to throw. And it's intercepted by Breathitt County. That's Tolson. Intercepted at the 35. He'll return it for a touchdown. Pick 6. Bobcats.
Tolson with the hands. Yeah. Tolson, good eyes, good hands, good anticipation. Tolson, a junior for the Bobcats.
And Terry on to attempt the extra point for Breathitt County.
56-7.
Trying to make it 57-7. As there's a snap, hold down, kick up and good. And 57-7 the score. Breathitt County back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And Breathitt County very quickly extended their lead from 43-7 to 57-7. 1 play on offense, 1 play on defense. As Terry will kick this one, it'll go out of bounds about the 23, so Lewis County can make them re-kick, or they can take the ball at the 35, and that's what it looks like they're going to do, is take it 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We're at the 6:15 mark in the third quarter. We've got a running clock now. Bobcats impressive. Cruising to their first win of the season.
And James, we've been able to keep and it could mess up now that I'm saying it, been able to keep the graphic fairly correct tonight.
Yes.
Had a few little mix-ups,
the
but
Bobcats
doing better.
Get their kinks worked out.
So do we.
So do we.
First year of streaming started back during the district tournament of the basketball season. Went through baseball and now into football. As Lewis County snaps to Cooper, and he'll quick pass in the left flat for a loss back at the 30-yard line.
That was Alex Strong, number 21 on that tackle, 5'10", 175-pound sophomore.
And that was Puente that caught the pass for a loss of loss of 5. 2nd and 15 coming up for Lewis County. Lewis County last week against McGoffin County, a 6-0 win for the Lions.
We're under 5 minutes to play in the third.
And at the moment, if everything holds true, both teams will go to 1-2 on the season. Cooper with the snap out of the gun, looking to throw, gets flushed, and Breathitt County is going to drop him back at the 18, 19-yard line.
Braxton Turry on the sack.
Going to mark it 20-yard line. So that was a loss of 10. 3rd and 25.
.4:15 to play. This Bobcat defense is really tightening things up here.
Lewis County back in the gun. 2 wideouts each way. McGlone left side of Cooper. There's a snap ball from the left hash. And looking to hit number 13 Plank, and it's wide and incomplete on the pass attempt, and brings up 4th and long, 4th and 25 for Lewis County. And they're going to send on the punt team.
Lewis County, they will play Prestonsburg next week away.
And that's also a team Breathitt County has right at the end of the year.
Last game of the season, I think.
Of the regular season, yeah.
No doubt he'll be Prestonsburg senior night.
There's Cooper punting it away for Lewis County to bounce at the 41 and take a left turn right out of bounds. So Breathitt County will get it 1st and 10 at the Lewis County 41-yard line, excuse me. As Johnson back on the field for Breathitt County. The QB had a touchdown pass, first pass of the game. The first offensive play for Breathitt County here in the 3rd. It was a touchdown to Tincher. And Johnson back on the field here as Breathitt County going to be in the gun. Barnett, the H-back, goes right side. And is that Kylan Combs? I think it is. Setting up left side of Johnson. Now goes to his right. There's a snap. They're going to give it to Combs. Ball drops on the ground, and Johnson will fall on it back at the 44.
Clock at 2:15. Just a little bit of miscommunication on that one. But it's good to get these reps for these youngsters for the Bobcats, underclassmen.
2nd and 13 coming up for the Bobcats at the Lewis County 44-yard line. Combs will go right side of Johnson in the backfield. H-back that way as well. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. This time to get it to Kylan Combs. He breaks a tackle inside the 40. Flag comes out late on the back side of the play, and I want to say that's going to be holding against Breathitt County. And they'll enforce it.
90 seconds to play.
Should take that back to the Breathitt County 46. Lewis County player down. And let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
They mark the penalty off to take the ball back to the Breathitt County 46, where they will have it 2nd down and 23. Two wideouts and an H-back left side. Kylan Combs to the right of, or is that Barnett? That might be, that's Combs. Combs coming, nope, Barnett coming near side. Got the handoff inside the 30 of Lewis County down to the 29. That is Barnett. Good run by the Breathitt County running back. He is a 6'1", 190-pound junior, or excuse me, sophomore.
A lot of potential. And
got it down to the 29 on 2nd and 23. Picks up the first.
Good job by Braden Barnett.
Got 25.
35 seconds to play.
2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Halfback on each side of Johnson in the backfield.
And Austin Spurry broke the record tonight. That was Braden's uncle, Timmy.
Halfback on each side. They're going to give it to Kylan Combs going to the right side. Makes a man miss. Cuts left and goes back to his right. Now cuts up field inside the 25 down to the 24. with a gain of 5. Ran more yards than that, but a gain of 5 officially.
He zigzagged. That's going to do it for the end of the third.
That's quarter number 3 in the books. Breathitt County leads it 57-7 after 3. We will take a 1-minute break. Come back for the fourth and final. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We go to the fourth and final quarter. Breathitt County leading Lewis County 57-7 as the teams trot to the other end of the field. Bobcats will have it 2nd and 5 at the Lewis County 24.
Fourth and final quarter here. It's going to be a running clock, so he'll go fast.
Yeah. There they wind it. Football on the right hash for 2nd and 5 for Breathitt County at the Lewis County 24. Out of the gun, power set left side of Johnson. Johnson looks right, pulls it down, takes off running left. They'll go to the far sideline and go out of bounds. That's a late hit. And out of bounds around the 21, 20-yard line.
He's on the play after quarterback keeper number 7, A.D. Johnson. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness against Lions. That's going to bring up a first down, Bobcats.
Marked him out at the 21.
Bobcats leading 57-7 here.
That'll be half the distance to the goal. I think they're going to set it down at the 10, looks like.
Breathitt County's going to get their first win of the season.
So first and goal for Breathitt County at the 10-yard line? Or are they going to have it at the 11-yard line, excuse me. Bobcats in the gun. They got halfbacks on each side of Stacy. Excuse me, that's Johnson. I apologize. Going to give it to Kylan Combs coming near side. He's going to get to the corner, cut up field. He may get in it. He's going to dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Breathitt County.
Good job by Combs.
The freshman.
Extra effort. Yeah, freshman. 63-7 now.
So Terry coming in for the extra point, hold by Stacy as snap, hold, kick, all good. No.
No good, huh?
Kick no good. I apologize. I thought it went through, but I'm not at the best angle. Kick no good. 63-7 Breathitt County. We will be back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
63-7, Breathitt County leads Lewis County as Terry kicks it away for Breathitt County. Going to be fielded at the 13-yard line initially by Russell. He dropped it and picked it back up and gets it up near the 30.
And after the return, it'll bring up a first down lines with 8:45 left to play in the game.
I believe they're going to mark it at maybe the 29-yard line as opposed to the 30. So Lewis County 1st and 10.
Peyton Stamper, number 50, into the game. A 6'1", 240-pound sophomore. Gabe Fugit, 72, a senior for the Bobcats. Eli Chris, number 3, a sophomore.
We tick down to 8 minutes to play in the game. Breathitt County going to pick up their first win of the year as Cooper gets the snap. Look like a counter or trap there as I believe McGlone. No, that was Russell. And he'll get it up to the 29. Well, no.
Number 24, Patrick
34.
Trumbo on the tackle, a sophomore.
We got a sideline warning on Breathitt County. 2nd and 5 coming up for Lewis County.
All Breathitt County now, 63-7.
Two wideouts each way out of the gun. Cooper going to go play action here. Going to roll to his left as he got flushed out of the pocket. Passes high and goes incomplete.
Got some flags.
This might be roughing the passer or something to that effect against Breathitt County, or personal foul, roughing the passer against the Bobcats. Yep, it was. We'll give Lewis County a first down and put them up near midfield. Set it down at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10.
6:40 to play here in the Honey Bowl, 45th annual Honey Bowl. Bobcats rolling.
So 1st and 10 for the Lions. Just shy of midfield. I think we got a timeout on the field. Timeout, Breathitt County. We'll take it with them. 63-7 Bobcats. Back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Lewis County out of the gun. Cooper trying to throw on the far sideline. Has it complete. It's Puente going to be brought down inside the 10. And 6:05 on the clock and counting here in the 4th and final quarter as Lewis County trying to put another score on the board.
Number 23, Austin Barker, into the game for the Bobcats. Yeah, Lewis County, nice play out of that timeout.
Set it down at the 7, maybe, looks like.
.5:30 to play now.
Play covered 47 yards for Lewis County as we get down around 5.5 remaining in a running clock here in the 4th. It says 3rd on the graphic. It's actually the 4th. It's pulling that information right off that scoreboard. Here's an
picked
interception
off
by Breathitt County. Who is that?
for 24, Trumbo.
Yep, Patrick Trumbo.
Trumbo with the quick hands. Good job by Trumbo.
He intercepted that at the goal line too, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
And brought that out across the 10 to about the 17, 18-yard line.
Bobcats impressive tonight.
The mark it at the 18.
Good job by that young man. Bobcats will improve to 1-0. I'm sorry, first win of the season.
1-2. Yep.
And Lewis County will drop to 1-2.
As this is Crisp looking to throw, and his pass will be intercepted by Puente at the 42.
So they just
Pass is intercepted, and that'll bring up a first down. Lions.
under 4 minutes to play.
So they trade interceptions, do the two teams, and Lewis County got it inside the 30 down to the 28-yard line. And they'll have it 1st and 10 as we approach 3.5 remaining.
.320 to play. Bobcats will be traveling to Vanceburg next year to play at Lewis County in a return game.
Here's Cooper looking to throw in the air, and that ball's complete. Oh, no, excuse me. It is
Trumbo again.
knocked down by Trumbo.
Is that right? Or Strong? Strong. Yeah, Alex
Okay,
Strong.
Sorry.
Saw the 2s, but didn't see the second number on the jersey. 63-7. 2:50 to play. A win the Bobcats needed.
Yes. As Cooper will have it out of the gun. Ball on the right hash, 2nd and 10 for Lewis County. There's a snap. Cooper looking to throw. Has it complete out of the backfield. Trying to see who that is. He's breaking tackles and gets a hard
hammer.
hit right at the 10-yard line, and that was number 1, Russell, that caught that.
Colby Bird with the hammer on that one. Mercy.
So 1st and goal for Lewis County, just over 2 to play. Ball at the 10 of Breathitt County.
Under 2 minutes to play now.
Lewis County with the ball in the right hash, out of the gun, trips to the left, wide receiver to the right, trying to get some more points on the board. Breathitt County leads at 63-7. Cooper going to the end zone here, and that should be offensive pass interference.
Well,
He puts the
looked like
defender
it.
down.
He sure did. Pushed down Gavin Nipper, the Bobcats.
Pass interference on the defense.
And pass interference against the Bobcats.
Good call.
First down.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. No complaint. I disagreed with that. I thought it was offensive. I thought the offensive guy pushed him
Especially
down.
right here, I was watching this instead of
Yeah.
screen instead of
Zoomed in on the YouTube
I had a
channel.
real good view on this on the screen here.
Remind everybody, I know we may not have as many listeners with the score the way it is, but you can go back and watch these games on YouTube. Just go to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel as well. As Lewis County 1st and goal, they have it complete in the front corner. And that pass was caught by, I'm still trying to see the number over there. Is that number 21, Puente?
At the 1 minute mark. 63-13 now. Clock still ticking. 40 seconds to play.
They're going to go for 2 are the Lions. They got the offense on the field. As Cooper out of the gun. It's a snap and just a little read option there. Keeps it, run no good. We're going to keep it here because I don't think they're going to get a chance to even kick that ball away. More than likely, final score, yeah, that's what it's going to be, 63-13. Let's keep it here, run down final stats real quick. Score, quarter-by-quarter scoring. First for Lewis County, 7 in the second, 6 in the fourth for their 13. For Breathitt County, 14 in the first, 29 in the second, 14 in the third, 6 in the fourth, giving them their 63. And we're going to run down the other stats here just in a second.
Bobcats rolled in this one, 63-13.
As they're going to have trophy ceremony. We're going to try to get that here on the YouTube channel.
Bobcats will be on the road next week versus Johnson Central.
Okay. Run down some final stats real quick. For Lewis County, 192 offensive yards, 13 on the ground, 179 through the air. And they had 10 first downs for the game. For Breathitt County, 190 on the ground, 188 through the air, 378 total. That's pretty close to 50-50. And 19 first downs for the Bobcats. As we're going to run down some individual stats. First for Lewis County. And for the Lions, passing Aiden Cooper, 13 of 27, had 2 interceptions and 2 touchdown passes for 179 yards. And receiving for Lewis County, Julian Puente, 9 receptions, 105 yards, 2 touchdown catches. Jaden Cottingham, 1 reception for 7. Braden McGlone, 2 for 48. And Alex Russell, 1 for 19. On the ground, Braden McGlone, 8 carries, 10 yards. Aiden Cooper, 5 for -2. And Alex Russell, 1 for 5. For the Bobcats, passing Dylan Stacy, 8 of 11, 182 yards, 3 touchdown passes. And Aaron David Johnson, 1 attempt for and 1 completion.
Oh, yeah.
And completed that for 6 yards and a touchdown pass. And then Eli Crisp was 0 for 1 with an interception. Receiving for the Bobcats, Austin Sperry, 5 receptions, 86 yards and a score. Brady Tincher had 2 receptions, 44 yards, 2 touchdown catches. Isaac Turner, 1 for 41 yards and a score. And Carter Holland, 1 reception, 17 yards. On the ground, Bobcats led by Jaden Gibson, 10 carries, 81 yards and a score. Corey Combs had 2 for 42 and 2 touchdown carries. Also on the ground for the Bobcats, Aaron David Johnson, 1 carry for 3. Braden Barnett, 1 for 25. Carter Holland, 1 for 7. Dylan Stacy, 4 carries for 4 yards. Isaac Turner, 1 for 22. And trying to make sure I've got everybody. I think Carter Holland, 1 for 7. Had a team carry on a bad snap for -10 yards for Breathitt County. Some team stats real quick. For the Bobcats, 36 plays, 378 yards, an average of 10.5 per play. Lewis County, 41 plays, 192 yards, an average of 4.7. Breathitt County, 1 of 3 on third down conversions, 1 for 1 on fourth down, and Lewis County, 2 of 9 on third down conversions, and 0 for 2 on fourth down conversions. If you want to see the trophy ceremony, we have it on our YouTube channel. But for the radio, we're going to sign it off real quick. We're going to let Kevin Davidson head to the house. He's had a long day already. So for John Bunn and Lance Turner, we'll say thank you, Kevin Davidson, for running the board for us back at the station. For my colleague to my right, James Turner, I want to say thank you, Rick Hensley, for running the camera for us tonight. He's done that and does a very good job. As once again, thank you, Rick Hensley, for running the camera. And I'm Stephen Neese. God is good
all the time.
Take it away, Kevin Davidson. But if you're watching the YouTube channel, you can keep it right here as trophy ceremony going on at the moment. We'll let that play out. Good.
Number 23. And your Lewis County most valuable player of the game is Julian Puente, number 21.
as the Breathitt County Bobcats line up for their team picture with the championship trophy for the 2023 Citizens Bank and Trust Honey Bowl. Again, final score: the Bobcats defeat Lewis County 63-13. They will travel next week to Johnson Central over in Painesville to take on the Golden Eagles. They were in a game tonight against Belfry over at Belfry, where the Pirates were leading Johnson Central 28-0. Last score we heard, that's what it was at the half. And we're going to sign it off. Once again, thank you for watching WJSN Sports on our YouTube channel. I'm Stephen Neese. God is good all the time.